works now. Jeebus. Uh-oh. An error. There we go. No. But. Hold on. All that fun for nothing. There. Oh, that was a panicky moment. It's like, it's not working. Okay. Anyhow. Greetings. I don't know why I'm doing that. My name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. How are you? Good? Good. I'm better now that the stream has actually started. I forgot a glass. I know, I definitely haven't been messing with the settings on OBS for the last 20 minutes instead of doing everything else. With that said, as we do sometimes start these streams, I will return momentarily. Oops. That's what happens if you don't turn it off. Welcome back. Me. Music Maestro, yes. I'm a professional streamer, don't ask me why. But hello, I do see names. Five Fingers, high five. Sugar Kitty, meow. Papa KillCo, hi. Hope you're alright there. Feeling good? Have a drink of water. Nothing else. In all likelihood. Ugh. Go, Music Maestro. It's always the songs that are quietest that throw me off when I press the start. So, with that, I'm going to try and do this manually this time. I tried this last time. It didn't work too well. We're sure it'll be fine. Mr. Great Shot, hello. Welcome. This is going to be a shorter stream. As usual. Actually, wait, no. I'll leave it up to the whiskey gods. Because I know Whiskey Mountains is going live at 8 tonight. So go see that next. At 8. Whether I'm on or not. I haven't decided yet. But we are on a glorious day. 7-day. Oh, hello. Yes, I forgot about that. Thank you. Oops. When did that move? When did everything move? There we go. Zenbu, thank you very much. 7 is a nice number. 7 is one of the best numbers out there. Anything with 7 in it, or a derivative of 7. So, 14, 21, 28. They're alright. 7's the best, though. Don't ask me why. Ouch. On to... I don't know why I'm peeling off the 7. I guess I just want to take it with me. But we will pour the whiskey and see what it's about. I have to... I made the mistake of eating about an hour ago. I want to say Chinese food, but I don't even know what it was. Anyway, there was probably soy sauce all over it. Or something. It was a very noodle thing. I don't remember what it was, because it was one of those frozen microwave deals, because I am single. And I don't cook, really. I've tried it. I'm not very good at it, as far as keeping things together. I have done it, I promise. If you were here for KillCo Kitchen, you knew. I can make my own food. It's just... It takes me about twice as long as it actually should. I hope... Ooh. I just got a whiff of this. My initial feeling was Scotch. Just from that. Big mustache. Magically detected. Yes! Hello, Bourbon. How are you? Let me know how the video looks. The stream looks. I was having issues earlier. Like this. I don't like that. But that only happens if I move fast, and I don't move very fast. Generally. But I've been tweaking. Of course, my only time to start tweaking the video and how it looks is 20 minutes before the stream starts. always works just fine. Need pretzels. Cool running, hello. Much noise as I can with this plastic bag is for you. Enjoy. Yeah. Red shirt doesn't help. Yes. Working. You heard me. But as I said, I've been talking with Stuff and Whiskey about video and lighting, and I've been looking stuff up about the microphone. So I hope the microphone, at least, I don't have to mess with that anymore. My mustache may have a twerking problem. I don't know. It certainly has a tweaking problem. Alright. That's about as much of a palate cleanse as I can get. No more indigestion. Stop eating stuff that gives you indigestion. It's not allowed. Alright, my feeling on this, just from a whiff of it, by accident, makes me think Scotch. Lefroy, I think. But I haven't actually got a good smell. But that was a wild experience just now. Where I was like, whoa, that's even peated. I could be imagining the whole thing. I haven't actually touched it and looked at it and smelled it. So, let's do that. I've already spent 7 minutes talking about nothing in particular. So, here we go. McDonald's never, ever. It's not food. It's honest. It isn't. Here we go. It's the color. As I said, I could be completely wrong about this, but I have seen plenty of scotches that have coloring because they need to do that. This one, I don't know yet. If it's a scotch, again, my initial feelings are based off a whiff that I got when I opened the vial and poured it. The legs are pretty good. They're not moving too slow, but they're moving slow enough. We'll say 40 something. Maybe even just 40. Again, all these observations are just from the little things. So, here we go. Into the nose. Oh, yeah. Whoa. That was a black marker smell. This is a scotch. If this isn't a scotch, I'll be surprised. But it could be something like a Japanese whiskey. But it's got peat to it. Yeah, it's a peated scotch. If it isn't, well, surprise the hell out of me. No, it was definitely from the vial. Not that flexible. It does have some salt notes. A little bit of brine. Making me think of the beach. Campfires at the beach. Ugh. Oops, clean glass, damn it. It's not overly smoky, which is good, because that can be pretty... Then it's just like, well, that's tense. It's fading a little now. I'm getting accustomed to the nose. I don't want to think too much about it. There's still that marker smell to it. It's a little off-putting on the nose, at least. But as I said, my assumption is this is a scotch. I have a feeling they use coloring. They might not. But I don't know how old that would be. Especially considering it's a peated scotch. It's really nice, actually. There's some fruit notes. That's one of the fun things about peated scotches that I get, is there are undertones of berries, usually. I might enjoy this. Again, I haven't had a peated scotch in a while. Yep, I don't know. I have no idea when I had one recently. But I did have one at some point this year. That's all I can tell you. Alright. On the palate, cheers. Thank you for being here once again. This is only day 7. I've made it a week of doing this. Yay. Only, what did I say? It's less than 20 now. It's 18? I don't math very well in my head, so we're going to hit the double digits soon. That's okay. Sorry. Under the palate, cheers, everyone. Thank you for being here. Let me know what's in your glass. Whatever it may be. Whiskey, water, tea, Coca-Cola. I don't know, anything. Just, I don't like to drink. Hello. Oof. Well, how are you? Got some peated scotch. Keep it not again, I'll be very surprised. And if it is something else, that will be quite the curveball. Now the question is, which kind? It's immediately peat forward. That was the surprise of that moment. It's got oils on it. I can still feel my tongue. It's not drying. That was nice. First sip was nice. But again, surprising. Let's go on number 2. Hold it on the palate. Wait. Try not to die. That's got a nice char. Ooh, it gets spicier. Peppery. Little vanilla. I thought of butterscotch when I was taking a sip, but I couldn't obviously say that. Take a sip. Seaweed? I've had that happen. Long finish. I've had this before. The problem is I haven't had any kind of peated scotch in a while. And I my first assumption is the Broig. It could be Ardbeg. It could be none of them. But as far as the peat forwardness of it on the first sip, I would assume it is one of those two. However, there are plenty of peated scotches I've never had in my life. The defaults I go for are Lefroy, Ardbeg, Bourbon 14. I feel like there's another one. I don't remember what though. Oh, that's right. Lagavulin, but that's not really on my list since I don't preference it. It's not what I like. It could be lore, but I think it's too punchy to be lore. But I wouldn't be that surprised if it is. My thoughts on that were that it had more fruit notes. I'm not sure on the proof. It did give me a burn when it went down, but that doesn't really tell anything. That's more of a me thing than the actual whiskey. Apple. There was a touch of apple. Oh. What was that? Too many things going through my mind. I got blackberry, I think. Richie Z, hello, cheers. You're welcome. Oh yeah, Talisker, that's an option. I haven't had Talisker in quite a while. That's, I think, the only bottle I have is up there with the Game of Thrones things. This is nice. Oh, I hope he's actually put up what it is, because I keep forgetting to check that. I assume he did. Which, you know, is new for me, since I'm usually one to think it's not. They didn't do it. Didn't have it. Oh, what day is it? 7? 7! Good, it's up. And it looks like there's some whiskey tube reviews. A lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Oh, what? Well, this is very pleasant. On the nose there, I just got a It's not raspberry jam. What's currant? Or, it's like a step above jam or jelly. Is it currant? It's not a word I use very often. I do like it. It's mellowing out more and more as it takes a sip because that's how peat works for me. You know, the first couple sips, it's like, oh god, it's peat, and then you have another and another. Most people have that experience, I believe, where it just dims down as you're drinking it. There's a bit of an ashy feeling now near the finish. It's odd. I don't dislike it though. But it's not my tongue that's getting dried out, it's the roof of my mouth. It feels weird. Let's have a drink of water, have one more sip, then find out what the hell this is, sure. Water, as you can see, I got my water shipment recently. I'm fancy once again, yes. I have a problem. Keep getting a berry note now. Yep, just getting more and more tame with each sip. Sure, the water didn't help with that. So, now that we have assumed it's a peated Scotch, my initial impulse was Lefroy, but it could be a number of other things. Let's find out, because I'm curious. Clicky click, clicky click. Boom. Oh! If I was wrong. Wrong! I don't think I've had this before. Have I? Hold on. No. That's why I wouldn't get it right if I'd never had it. This... I only wish the pictures were bigger, because then I have to save them to my computer. And zoom in. Oops, fudge. No, stop it. There we go. What? Whiskey Notes, hello! I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Well, I've seen you, but you haven't seen me in this regard, I don't think. That is a lot of words. This is going to be an interesting issue here. Hold on. Oops, damn it. Again, professional. I have a lot of words to say to you with this one, it seems. So take a minute. I have to make sure I can see everything. Oh, it's like you took a picture of every side of the box. And it came in a box, so fancy. Just gave you a clue. Can't play that song though, because copyright for that. Oh yes, thank you. I'm really good at forgetting to do that. Alright, let's see what these pictures are. Oh, let's see what these are a little closer, I should say. Right, first of all, that's a crazy looking bottle. Wish I could show it to you, but again, I don't want to spoil it for everyone. It's called Jura, J-U-R-A, Prophecy. There's a big, what I can only call an eyeball. Have you ever seen like a hieroglyph with an eye? Kind of like that, except without the thing on the edge. Jura Prophecy. 46, hey! My guess is the 40-something was good. I wanted to say 45, but hey, 40-something. Gives me between 40 and 50, so I'm just going to say that. Limited annual release. Huh. What does that say? Year 1? So I guess it's the first release with what they did. Interesting. Now to see what's on the side of it. And as I said earlier, I don't even know if I've ever had Jura. Maybe? Maybe not. My memory is not the best, as you may know. Ow! Let's see if I can read all these words to you. No. It's peated, what is Praj? Oh, those are the different. Okay, so there's superstition, prophecy, origin, 10-year, and Durish. Owen, 16? Well, it is peated. And it is kind of... I didn't really take in the mouthfeel. In the early 1700s, the Campbells of Jura evicted a wise old seer, blessed with the ability to foresee the future. That's not a good idea. Bristling with resentment, she prophesied that when the last Campbell left the island, he would be one-eyed, and his belongings would be carried in a cart drawn by a white horse. Fairly specific. Over time, the story became legend and the prophecy drifted from memory, until 1938, when Charles Campbell, blind in one eye from the Great War, fell on hard times. It was a cold, unforgiving morning, when he made his way to the old pier for the last time. That day, the sound of the cart on the track could be heard for miles. Alan MacDonald, witness to a legend. MacDonald, sorry, not Mick. Meticulously crafted from a selection of the finest and rarest aged Jura single malt whiskies, Prophecy is a profoundly peated spirit. Yes. Peat smoke, fresh cinnamon, and spicy sea spray, led the first assault. Finally, the tarry bonfire notes slowly gives way to hints of soft licorice and nutmeg. Licorice, huh? Bottled in a traditional style without chill filtration to preserve the true character and deliver an authentic taste of 1938. As such, you may detect a gentle haze. Gentle haze? Nah. This is perfectly natural and does not affect the essence of the spirit. Well, yeah. Non-chill filters are good. Why not try the other expressions in the Isle of Jura range? Isle of Jura. Does that mean it's an island whiskey? What else we got here? The Rock Oyster by Douglas Lang. You did? I don't remember if I liked that one. Well, here's some more information. Excellent. In a world of its own. The Isle of Jura can be found nestled off the west coast of Scotland after a lengthy crossing. The Pops of Jura, the island's 3 magnificent peaks, break through the clouds to greet you. To a Jura, D-I-U-R-A-C-H, Jura, this is their welcoming home. The bold outline captures the soul of the island with its strong community spirit, well-loved local characters, captivating tales, and of course, an unrivaled whiskey from the distilleries established in 1810. Their peaceful and fortunate way of life is the only way they know, the only one they choose. With its one road, one pub, and one distillery, producing the finest single malt whiskies, Jura is, quite simply, in a world of its own. Boom, boom, boom. Wrong way. Let's see. Jura Prophecy, heavily peated, with fresh cinnamon and spicy sea spray. Yes, you said that already. What else? Anything else? Limited annual release. So it's fancy. Limited annual. Here's some more. Live a life. This is all in the box. That's all I'm telling you. Live a life less ordinary. Become a Jurash. Jurash. D-I-U-R-A-C-H. I'm not gonna be able to say that properly. Jurash is the Gaelic word for the people of Jura. Proud of our land and our whiskey, we will gladly bend the ear of any visitor willing to take the time to listen. We are a small, close-knit community of less than 200. What? United by the island we love and the warmth of its people. With a dram of the good stuff in hand, we toast the health of our friends near and far. Life doesn't get any better. So why not become an honorary Jurash? There will always be a place reserved for kindred spirits. Better still, you'll get a free dram for life every month at the Jura pub. To find out just how good being a Jura could be, visit isleofjura.com. Fascinating. I'm wondering where that is. They said off the west coast, so it's got to be an island whiskey. If it's not an island whiskey. Now to see who's reviewed it. I imagine they would. Like, if it's like, what do you guys do? Well, there's a distillery over there. I don't know what kind of accent that was. That'd be funny. Nope. 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 Wait. Nope. Nope. No him. So there's a bunch of different reviews I can look at here. One of them being Food Quig. And if you know who that is. We got Whiskey Wednesday, Food Quig, the Whiskey Coach. Couch. And then Scotch Sunday. And Whiskey.com. Whiskey.com, oddly enough, is the one I recognized. Tasting Jura Prophecy. Oh, he's got all of them. That's gun. Well, this is a pleasant introduction to Jura. It does seem a little... There's something slightly sharp about the middle of it, on the nose. Eh. On the whole, tasty. I don't think it's one bottle I'd want, but I also don't know how much it is, and considering all that lengthy writing on the box, the bottle looks pretty cool. So if you want to look at the bottle, Google it. Like I said, it's this big eyeball thing. This is the... Hold on, where did I put it? Oh. Whoop, 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 Prophecy. So it's the big eyeball one. It looks like they have 4 different kinds of some sort. They have Superstition, because I've heard Jura Superstition. That's why I was whistling that song. And then Jura Prophecy. Then Jura Origin, which is a 10-year. And then Jurash own 16-year-old. So it looks like the Superstition is light and delicate with some peat. The Prophecy, they have like one of these diagrams. The Prophecy is peated and heavy rich. I would say I like the texture, but hold on. It's not quite as nice as yesterday. It is nice. I wouldn't call it heavy or rich, but it does have a good mouthfeel. Again, I have a very specific one I like. This is fairly close. I'm trying to think of... Oh, yeah. The way I would describe this taste is if you had tea and you added milk to it. So it's that kind of consistency. It's a little sticky. It's not watery. You get where I'm going here? I've been trying to find good descriptors for mouthfeel. That is one I like, because I think I came up with that one myself. And then there's syrupy. And then, I don't want to say watery, but there's an in-between there. I don't know if I put a pin in that one, as they say. But those are the 4 ones that they seem to... Oh, and then they have the Jura 16-year-old, which is unpeated, heavy rich. And then the Origin 10-year, which is supposed to be unpeated, light and delicate. So, like I said, they have this weird little diagram. But it's good. Hanging as you walk into Jura Prophecy. It is I want to say island whiskey. Exceptional mouthfeel. Yeah, I know. But I said this is the Prophecy one. This is all the eyeball on it. Or the eye thing. It looks more like a hieroglyphic, but it is not. It's nice. And you know what? I will look it up right now, because this is my channel, my stream, and I do what I want. At least I try to do what I want. Sometimes it's like, that's a great idea, I almost did that today, believe it or not. Island of Jura. Where is the island of Jura? Show me Google Maps. What I wanted. Is it north of Isla? I imagine it is. Take a stab at Scottish words. What am I saying? Scottish geography? Sure. Oh, is it south? I have to find out where Isla is, because that's very tiny. Oh, come on, I should know where Isla is. It's a small place. It looks like Jura is in this... It's west of Glasgow. Far west. And then you... Oh! Well, this explains everything. It is literally right next to Isla. Like, here's Isla, here's Jura. No wonder. The similarities now make sense to me. Now I still have the song stuck in my head. Jura, soup, spinach. Oh wow, they were not lying. There is literally one road along the coast. It just goes all the way down, and it's on the side that is closest to the mainland. That is funny. They weren't lying. That is hilarious. Is there a bridge between these? Nope. Okay. Like there's a boat. What do you call a boat path? Route? That doesn't sound right. Richie Z, thank you. Yes, by the way, I have a Patreon. Thumbs are a thing that you can do if you like what this is. It helps me to keep making more, because that's really... I need incentive. Sometimes I'm exhausted and I need incentive. Yeah. Hanging AZ Jura, that threw me. I thought it was Lefroy. But then again, I don't think I've ever had a peated... I don't think I've had... Well, I want to say I've never had Jura, but I feel like I might have. And I might not have liked it. But I also might be thinking of something else. Dag nabbit. I hate when that happens. Broken things. But at least I'm happy that the like Isla and Jura are right there. So that helps with the... Oh, of course. It's right, you know, with the feeling of me thinking it was Lefroy instantly. Ah. Yeah, Sugar Kitty. Berry. I'm trying to think of what it's called when there's a water path between something. I can't think of the word. I know what it is. It's in there somewhere. I want to say root. It doesn't feel right. Maggie hanging. I just grabbed one today. I was kind of hoping that whatever I got as a sample today would be Makers, but that was a long shot considering I actually got this at the distillery when I was there. After I took a tour. The tour there was amazing, by the way. The big, the whole tour of the facility plus the tasting. Oh, man. And I got to see some fancy stuff. Fancy glass thing they have in one of their warehouses. It didn't feel like a warehouse, but go there. Maker's Mark is a little off the charts as far as where it is, considering the other distilleries in Kentucky, but I will go back every time if I can. Because, for one thing, I haven't actually had food there. I had something to eat there, but the restaurant was kind of closed because things are a little weird still as far as people working, you know. Wax hat for Halloween. You could. As you can see, I do like Makers. In fact, the video I did a little while ago was this one. The BRT01? Sure, probably that one. And then I got to do a wax dip again of one of the special bottles they have. I think only at the distillery. It's like the private select at the distillery. There was more than one, which was infuriating because it's like I could buy one. I bought 2 Makers while I was in Kentucky. That was not the plan. That was kind of the plan. I just didn't think it was going to be the special one. I did get to dip the bottle. I am not good at it. Both times I've done it, the only thing that's happened is one drip of wax on the wrong side. At least I can do that. And what I'm really worried about is when I put the bottle in and take it out, they say twirl it a little bit. I'm going, I think they're just going to spray the wax everywhere. I didn't, but I think I will. The bottle is lovely. And I think I got candied apple. It's over here somewhere. And look, there's a Christmas tree here. That was my grandmother's way back. So I have known of that. I've had that Christmas tree in my presence around Christmas time since I was a boy. But a lad. And I was happy to put it up again. I'm a little nervous about it being there because it's kind of near the edge. It's surrounded by bottles. It looks great like that, you know, under the Christmas tree. What do you want to see? Lots of whiskey. So, In memory of Grandma Clady, Grandma KillCo, if you will. May she rest in peace. Cheers to that. I believe she made it to 92. I think. It was a while ago. The standard 46? I won't say I dislike it. I haven't seen a new bottle. I've just seen the ones that kind of defaulted to here. I was a little sad when the Maker's cast strength bottle went away, but then there's a lot going on. Ugh. I do like the Maker's 46 cast strength. That is one I will try to have on my shelf all the time, if I can find it. So far, so good, but I also don't grab it a lot and drink it very fast. For that reason. The two Makers I will have on my shelf, just in all likelihood, consistently, unless something happens, are Maker's 46 cast strength and Maker's cast strength. Just those two, at least. But you'll also see there's more than two up there. There's probably 4. Is that box to your right, Loch Lomond 18? That's 12. It's Loch Lomond 12, actually. I bought that since Roy, aka Aquavite, did a pick of Loch Lomond, and it is delicious. But I hadn't actually tried the regular Loch Lomond, so I bought that to kind of find out, and also to have another interesting non-peated Scotch in my collection, since I have a lot of peated Scotch, which I'd like to share with people, except it's one of those, like, I don't know what your preferences are. You know what I should do? Well, I'd like to continue doing sample giveaways. The recent raffle giveaway was big, and even I only got a few of the prizes out for hand delivery today, and I still have 2 more I think that are going to be showing up tomorrow when I have some pizza and beer, probably. I've only had a sample of the 101, I believe. But it didn't wow me for some reason. I tried again. But I think I've defaulted to cast strength and 46 cast strength. But really having Makers on my shelf is just going to be a must. Since they're a very big brand. So it's Makers 46, Wild Turkey. I do not want to say Buffalo Trace. And what else do I like officially? Oh, Four Roses. Four Roses, definitely. Those are at least 3 that I will always have on my shelf. I would like to say Buffalo Trace, but I won't, since it's impossible to find, usually. And I don't mean just the regular Buffalo Trace. I mean the E.H. Taylor, Weller 107, and what else will I miss when it's gone? There was another. Or was there? I don't remember. I'm not going to turn around. Last time I did that, I destroyed everything. There's Robin Hood. Yeah, for the price tag, yes, absolutely. If I wanna just have a Makers on my shelf, and you know, as usual, I would like to believe I'm still the type who's looking at the lower price but quality bourbons or whiskeys in general. That's been kind of shifted since Scotch prices have just gone. John McKillman, Christmas bottle wish. Oh boy, I hadn't thought about that. Considering how many I have unopened at the moment, not really. There's got. Oh wait, the first one that I would say, just because, and it's also because of sheer chance of it happening once upon a time, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, is the, and I don't want to do this. I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh, I wish I could get this year's bottle, but since I was fortunate enough to have someone, I know who they are, find a Four Roses limited edition last year, and I have it still. It's right over there. It would be nice to find another, but that is not something I would absolutely be chasing. I'm trying to think what I would like. I'll have to think that one over. Because I am obviously whiskey rich, whiskey fortunate, whatever you want to call it. I even got 2 Four Roses yellow label single barrel things, I forget what they're called, this year. So it's like, I could say a fancy Buffalo Trace, but I don't even know what they are. I actively have blocked that out, so I don't know what they are. And I've been fortunate enough to get the ones I have just by chance. Cliff Smith, hello, good evening. Trying to finish a heinous bottle of ER. 50-50 to be trade. Was it a barrel pick or something? Because I like Eagle Rare. That's one of the few bottles where I'm like, that I can have on my shelf. I think. The price has gone up to $35, maybe? A little more. I'm lucky enough to find it at that price. I know that. Yes, as far as comparing Maker's Mark, the regular release, to the 101, there's going to be a... You will likely go for the 101 as far as cost and just the fact that it's higher proof. That goes with that question. I did get... dipped my toes into whiskey via Maker's Mark, so I'm sure that's helped with my enjoying it in general. I made a cocktail, and I'll have to bring up what that is if someone reminds me, but there is a nice summertime cocktail that I made. Lovely young lady had a YouTube video somewhere. It's still there. And I believe it was iced tea, maple syrup, a little bit of lemon, like that, a little lemon juice in it, I think, and Maker's Mark. Just mix that together with ice. Oh, it was a summer drink. It's delicious. But I know, like, it's like adding sweet to sweet. It's a little much, but it was good. Just a little bit of maple syrup, the real stuff, not the fake stuff. Ugh. Coronies, I do hope you have some whiskey before the end of the year. That'd be swell. Again, it's rough to be away from it. I don't know what happened. I forget what happened, but if you're like, I can't have any, it's like, oh, what happened? Surgery? Did you lose a liver? I mean, kidney, something. What happened? I know something happened, but my brain does not keep things in the banks. So do tell if you're okay, comfortable with that. As soon as you say, I'll be like, yes, that's right. Always happens. It's frustrating. Ginger ale in a rocks glass and drink it really slow. Try, what the hell is it? Ginger beer. It's got a little more bite to it. Standard Eagle Rare, just over oaked. First dead bottle. Huh. Well, thankfully, I haven't had that happen yet. That's because it's not really made out of wood. Close enough. It suck. I was very happy when I got a Buffalo Trace pick from Cheech. I won it in one of the raffles a while ago. It's gone now. That's how good it was. I had a regular bottle of Buffalo Trace and then the store pick of Buffalo Trace. The regular Buffalo Trace still has some in it. The other one is gone. So, and it was already maybe like 75% drank, the Buffalo Trace, the regular one, and then the new one showed up. I went through that one real fast, unfortunately. Lucky me. I've gone over the time by 15 minutes. All right, fine. I will tell you all, again, if you wanna do the thumb thing, yay, thank you. I have a Patreon. I do lenses mostly. So if you want to see me being an absolute goofball behind the scenes of how he is definitely mentally ill, you can go there for $5 a month. I'd like to think most people can afford that. But it's an option. Help me buy another Starbucks coffee. Well, latte, technically. I don't drink their coffee. Anyhow, point is, it helps. Helps a lot. More than people realize. Having any kind of financial assistance, regularly is insane. I do have to admit that most of what I get from Patreon almost all of it goes into the task of beating credit card debt. If you remember, at the beginning of the year, I did have it listed up here, but it is a bit abrasive. And it's slow. Then you get to feel the burden I do of like, oh, it's still over $10,000. Ha 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 ha. Non-grapey bottle. Ooh, that's a surprise. I can only wonder how that happened. what you should do, write an email to Buffalo Trace and be like, hey, this thing sucks. This bottle specifically is something's wrong with it. And maybe you can get a free one. They have plenty. And I'm sure they'd be interested if you had a dud. Just so they can check and be like, whoa, yeah, ugh, sorry. Again, they have lots of bottles. They have lots of barrels. Store picks I've seen, otherwise I'll take a break from the ego. Yeah, I can understand that. If I could find one of my other Christmas gifts, if you want to think of it that way, is to get one of those giant, oversized 1.75 bottles of Eagle Rare, just to have it. It's gonna be ridiculous to pour, but it's also a silly thing to have, mostly. I like the idea. I believe I saw one once, but I'm not sure. Oh, Mr. The lives? Yes. It's probably my fault. I haven't yet devised a way to have the stream end where I want it to. Because I do the end credits, and then I have to cut off it's complicated. But the streaming software continues to stream for a little bit until I end the stream via YouTube. Why is this up? That's right. I was looking up where Jura is. And I've been trying to cut it off at the right point, but clearly I've been failing. On my end, it looks fine. But maybe not. Because there is a slight delay between what I'm doing and what you're seeing. Like now. I've seen the local picking. Local stuff is good if you can find it if you can find a good store that does good picks. In my case, it's unfortunately Irene Tan's store. Yeah, it's not so much the computer, it's the complexity of ending the stream, and either the stream ends early because of where it's going. It's going to YouTube and you're seeing it. And when I stop streaming, it's like the rope gets cut. You know, it goes and then that's it. Then it'll cut off. What I've been trying to do is end the stream on my software here, my program. I don't know what to call this. And then see it end on YouTube. And then stop the stream on YouTube. It's a weird thing that I haven't quite figured out how to do yet. We'll see. I'll let it fly. Because if I don't do it right, you just see me at the end going like... Which is fine. That's not what I'm trying to do. I think that's why a lot of people do just solid end screens. That's something I could try. I'll have to fiddle with it, but... Yes, Richard. In fact, I will be there this weekend. As a whiskey somm who can't pour anything. Yeah, it's a time thing. It's weird. I have a way to fix it, but I haven't done it yet. Yeah. We'll see. I'll figure something out. That's another thing. I probably just need to change one thing and I'm done. What was I saying? Irene Tan's store, yes. I'll be there this weekend. She's having a little event where she will be pouring some of her store picks, and more importantly, you can you get the chance to buy a what are they called? What are they called? Something at MSRP. Crap, I forgot the word. Yeah, Cliff's lucky. Well, he's about the same distance, but I don't like going out on the weekends. That's my big problem. I'll do it this weekend, but just once. Yes, do not bring your credit card. Her store is called Canterbury Liquors. I think it's Canturbery. Is it 2 R's? Canterbury Liquors. Allocated, yes, thank you, Zenbu. The allocated selection. So the stuff you can't get easily, and she's selling them at MSRP. You can only buy one. And you are also purchasing more than that. So you'll be purchasing the bottle at MSRP, and then there's a $25 charge extra, except that $25 that is extra is going to her charity event. that she's doing this year that has been postponed once or twice, I think, because people are people aren't nice sometimes, and it's caused a bit of complications, unfortunately. It's annoying. Working around that, hopefully, legally. It's the only problem. And all it takes is someone to say, hey, they're doing something illegal in that store, and then they're like, oh, that charity event you're doing. Stop. Don't do the charity event. Because laws, I think. I don't even know. They don't even know what they're doing. It's frustrating. I'm not going to talk about it. To just fight back with that, she's doing a little bit of sampling of her barrels, or her barrel picks on Saturday. So if you're in the area, get there. I think it starts at 1? Might be earlier than that. I'll be there earlier just because I want to try to help set up. And I'll be there with my medallion, walking around, probably collecting a lot of glassware, and chit-chatting mostly with people. My rating? Oh, God. I'd say it's nice. It's a nice pour. It's a nice surprise that it's a peated whiskey I haven't had. I would like to say it's an introduction to peat, but it's a little too aggressive for that, depending. I can see myself drinking this by a fireplace. But I'm leaning away from peated scotches, since my preference is peated scotch every once in a while, but I do like a sweet, comfortable sipping whiskey. That's why I lean into bourbons. Also, bourbons are less expensive. But I do like it. Like if someone was like, hey, would you like Jura Prophecy? I'd go, yes, I do. I would like that. Thank you very much. Get it. I am also not one to turn down a free drink. Unless I've had too many to drink, then I probably will. Hopefully. Which is easy. Do it. There are a few hotels down the road. So there's the option of staying overnight somewhere and then just popping over to her liquor store the next day. But call ahead. Make sure she will be there, because if she's not there sometimes. She does do a lot of barrel picks, so occasionally she's just somewhere else. But I am looking forward to going there this weekend. Sort of. It is going to be a big social event thing, and as we all know, I love to socialize. But it does help to put the medallion on and just have that demeanor of, look, I am someone who knows what I'm talking about. Please approach me. But I'm there to assist and drink whiskey. That's the important part for me. Yes. Actually, you know what I haven't done? I haven't seen if the whiskey dictionary would be interested. I don't think he needs whiskey. Jesus. I don't think he needs more whiskey either, but I will mention the event to him. But he is a, person who has a family. I mean, children, wife. So we'll see. I'll have to send him a message to let him know. He might not have heard about it. He's not far either. He's a little further than I am. Probably about close to 2 hours drive, maybe less, an hour and a half, maybe. But he has been there at least once, so we'll see how that goes. All in all, looking forward to it. This whiskey is pretty good. It was a nice surprise to get a peated scotch. I'm just glad I knew that it was a peated scotch right from the get-go. That was kind of, hard to mess that up. Mess that up. Actually, Bill is a very, very busy man. I know this time of year is insane for most people. Yes, that was not on purpose. That is my grandmother's tree that I've had, or that has been in my presence Christmas time since I was a child. My grandma would have it up every year, and when she passed away, oh God, let's see, I'm 40 now, so it was just around when I turned 30. I mean, it was 27, 28, something like that. It was a while ago. She was 92, I believe, but that is my keepsake from my grandmother. So I thought I should put it up and turn the lights on and make it look pretty. And it just coincidentally happened to be where the glass is. I didn't even realize that. Hmm. Oh no, my glass is empty. What should I do? What's pour? What's pour? I don't have much time to figure that out. Hmm. And once again, I will remind you. Oh, I know. Haha. Oh shit! I don't remember which one I poured last time. Ow. In lieu of Whiskey Mentor's stream going live in about 5 minutes, she's doing a giveaway, I think, of one of these. This is a Midwinter's Night stream. This, coincidentally, is the one that Zenbu donated. As you can see, it's doing well. And I think this was from a couple of years ago. But I think the one that she's doing is a special release. I don't want to say for certain. I don't remember things very well. Well, there's a little of this. It's 40, oh, almost 50. It's gonna be a little weird to peated Scotch glass, but okay. There I go, just a touch. Just enough to say fare thee well. Send you over to her stream. Subscribe and like and all that to me and her. Ooh, whoa, what a change in that was. Oh yeah, where's the link? Ooh. I would be a sensible person if I did that. It's not that far. It's not somewhere I would go. It's in like further away from me if I went to the casino. And more importantly, I do have a casino near me. Here we go. Let me see if I do this properly. What the heck? There we go. Oh, I didn't put that in the right place. So that right there is the link to go to Whiskey Mountains next. Please tell her KillCo sent you, because that's funny. There you go. Richie's on top of it. He put words in front of it to make sense. Mine was just like, there it is. I'll create a post. High West Midwinter Nights Dram Encore giveaway. So there's a giveaway. There. That's the only thing I can do within 5 minutes of the stream starting. Randomly post to my channel. Go see this now. Oh. Okay. Done and done. Tune in tomorrow. I'm saying since 70-ish. Drop KillCo what? 42. Oh. Nice. Still quite a shift. So 2 more minutes. No, I might have said that. I realized I was like, my brain is getting the wires crossed. Whiskey Mountains is going live in a few minutes. 2 minutes. 8 o'clock. Head over there. Again, you have a chance to win a bottle of, I think it's a special release of Midwinter's Night's Dram. Not sure on that, but I think it is. Yes, it's crazy. Part of the reason I don't stream on Wednesdays anymore, also streaming twice a week, is insane. But not as crazy as streaming 25 days in a row. Ugh. It's madness. You don't have to do any of that. Again, I appreciate everyone who is a moderator here who actually takes it and does the thing. Yes, and the mash. It's madness. Like I said, too many streams for me to keep track of, so I don't. I just worry about mine. I think the only streams I actually have locked in officially for every single week is, and I don't even see it. Usually it's Aquavite and it's Bourbon Night. Those are the only two that are like, I know when they are. And I don't always watch them because sometimes I'm just too damn tired. Of course, it's Bourbon Night is usually right after mine, so there you go. Anyhow, companion release to the Act 10 of Midwinter's Night's Dram. Head over there now. She's already started. Why are you still here? With that, as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.